Good first half. Let's see if we can get the second half in. Hokies.
There's Washington, Mark. He's got it to start the second half.
In this number 3 wide receiver position, right? They're going to figure out ways to get him matched up on linebackers. He's so quick. He's so good after the catch. They just want to, as you mentioned, continue to feed number 4 the play. And you know, that's how you have to do it. I mean, that's the only way they're going to get back in this game is if Malik Clark.
And as Tony Elliott told us this week, he runs after the catch like a running back. So just put it in Floor's hands and let him do his thing. This time Calandria finds Ethan Davies. That's going to be just shy of the 35-yard line, so it'll bring up third down and about half a yard.
And, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if Virginia doesn't take a shot here. They have a lot of confidence in picking up a 4th and 1. Des Kitchen said that this is the time where they might take one deep. Now they're lining up in this unbalanced formation up to the left.
Washington in motion. Instead, they'll give it to Pace. And he'll pick up a couple and move the chains.
And see, on that play, I would have loved to see them try to just take one deep, right? You line up in this unbalanced formation, everybody's thinking run, and then you get a play action shot deep. Then on 4th and inches, you pick up the first down, but you got to start taking some risks, even this early in the second half, being down this many points.
Calandria to throw pressure up the middle. Try to get it to Davies, incomplete. APR and Nelson again. These two defensive ends are living in the Virginia backfield.
Yeah, and really got pressure up the middle from Darrell Pollard, number 3. And you know, when you get the big guys out on the front, getting pressure up the middle. I mean, that's when you see the big sack by Cole Nelson, the big hits coming from APR. Just not able to stay on your spot.
Second down and 10. Calandria looking for Washington, gets it into his hands. Can't get out of the grasp of Jalen Stroman. Does a nice job to limit it to a 4-yard gain.
That's the game plan. Get him in motion. You see the pressure coming. Just another play designed to get him the football.
Resetting the play, Calandria on 3rd down. Pressure coming up the middle, tries to get it to Pace. Makes the catch, but only a gain of about a yard as Alan Tisdale did a nice job from his middle linebacker spot to bring down Pace. And at 4th and 5, Virginia's going to have to punt it away.
Yeah, and just a good job by Virginia Tech's defense being physical on the routes and no options down the field for Calandria. Great job by Virginia Tech's defense again.
Sparks will once again punt it away, end over end. Good kick though. Holloway's going to let it bounce. And it takes a Virginia bounce. Holloway falls on it at the 16-yard line. Prevents any further damage. That's where Virginia Tech will take over for their first offensive possession of the second half when we come back.
Football is
teams of Virginia and Virginia Tech. So women's soccer, yeah, Virginia won that match. Men's soccer, they won that match, both at 3-0. And then the cross country, Virginia got the W there as well. Volleyball, also Virginia with the win. They won this afternoon, I understand as well. So Virginia has dominated in every sport in the Commonwealth clash other than this afternoon. Virginia Tech has dominated in this game.
That is correct.
And they continue to do so.
Yep. Go, 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 go all the way. Go all the way, my dude.
And he's gonna convert.
There we go. This is how we cook them. This is what y'all get, UVA.
Here in Charlottesville.
We're coming to cook y'all up.
This was way too easy for Virginia Tech, and you see Jonas Sanker made a last-ditch effort at swiping at the feet, but wasn't really the deep ball, but big play to Jaquan Felton on the bootleg.
Virginia player injured on the play. And as the Wahoo staff takes a look at the player, we'll take a quick break. Back with more from Charlottesville after this.
Wow, after all this, now an injury.
Wavering faith in his wide receiver, Felton. So they always trust him to get open on those deep balls. He's matured, working on his craft after practice. They're throwing, they're working on a different read. He takes what the defense gives him, and he's never really too greedy. He said, I trust him to get open on that deep ball. And as we saw on that play, he said, you can't really run with him. If he gets open, he is gone.
Yeah, he's a tall guy. He's a long strider, right? 6'5", got those long strides, and sometimes, for those big guys, it's tough for them to break out, right? But once they do get running, he got that speed. He hit that sixth gear on that one.
4 different receivers, Mark, on the day for Virginia Tech with 8 catches, averaging 26 yards per reception.
That's wild, right? It just goes to show, right? These guys are stepping up, man. Characters, right? Jalen Lane does not have a catch, and there was a time this season where Jalen Lane was the only wide receiver to make catches in games, right? And so these other guys, Daquan Wright, Daquan Felton, Stephen Gosnell is a guy who's really stepped up as this year's progressed to be threats in the wide receiver room.
I want to see who steps up for NC State tonight, because it's been Casey Concepcion, and I think Brendan Armstrong is going to need some others to step up tonight to keep up with Carolina's scoring. This is going to be an interesting game tonight in Raleigh, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, Keon Lassane's a guy who, he started off this year pretty well, had a little dip. He's made his way back into kind of the rotation to receive the football. And the other thing will be interesting, how much scoring there is will probably dictate how much Brendan Armstrong throws the ball, as he does like to run it and lower that big shoulder.
Can Virginia get anything going offensively? Pace on the carry. It's about 3 on first down, and he comes up injured. Doesn't come up at all, stays on the turf. And the Virginia staff quickly out to check on him.
Wow, another Virginia injury. That's yet another time they have it.
Games ago. So we'll check on pace when we come back. 31-0, Virginia Tech on top.
This is the beginning of a new era.
It's bow time.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, Mom. I land at 3.
Any ideas for your first meal home?
Bojangles?
Well, you don't want my cookie. Well, okay.
This holiday, order your family favorites in the Bojangles app. Now that tastes like home. It's bow time.
At Public Rec, we're on a mission to make comfort look good. It starts with our best-selling all-day, everyday pant.
The next one
A
is
first-of-its-kind technical pant that's more comfortable than jeans and more stylish than sweats. The secret is in the sizing. With Public Rec, you can choose your waist and length to guarantee a perfect fit, so you can be comfortable and feel confident always. The all-day, everyday pant by Public Rec.
True Classic makes shirts you'll actually want to wear. A tighter fit around your arms and chest, but loosen the torso to make big guys look slimmer and slimmer guys look buffer. And hot guys look hotter. Flex.
That's weird.
I'm Libby Dunn.
That's actually kind of weird. Oh, shoot. Forgot to pause it. Sorry.
Power to town, Georgia. And that was good to see. Take a look at the injury here. It's hard to see where he sustained it. twisted on that left leg. Got twisted underneath a little bit.
He did walk off gingerly, but great sign.
Jack Reese, 34 in the game. He'll get the pitch here. Has blocking on the outside. Close to a first down. Just about a yard shy. That name sounds familiar. That's because it should. Bob's grandson.
31-0. Unbelievable.
Played here years ago. He's going to pick up a first down here. Cole Nelson drives him back, but not before he got to the 35. Looks like
Yeah, looking like a greasy and looking greasy are two different things. Yeah, it's a good distinction.
I'm sure we're aware of that. Boy, get through that Virginia Tech defensive front. Being greasy might help. Landry has time, steps up, has a man wide open. Washington inside the 35 for the first time today. He's able to run after the catch and make a big play, 33 yards.
Yeah, and you send him in motion again, okay? Now you can't press him, you can't be full-on man-to-man against him. And just a really good hesitation around. He has a little flat route that he turns upfield.
Now Calandry goes to the bigger back. Malachi Fields on the catch. Let's check the marker.
Personal foul, face mask, number 4, defense, half the distance to the goal.
Well, 10 or 11 yards onto the end of it.
Yeah, you talk about just, how much of this offense this year has gone through Malik Washington and Malachi Fields, and Malik Washington leads the ACC in the FCS in receiving yards per game with 96 receptions. And Malachi Fields is 4th in the ACC with 52 receptions. I mean, those guys had the bulk of the production of offense. Good to see them get going back to back.
Washington in motion at the bottom of your screen. Calandry rolling the pocket. Going to the end zone for Fields. Calandry knew he just missed it just a little bit too high.
Yeah, and Fields got tripped up in the end zone, lost his footing as he was running that corner route. And, Calandry, I think, saw him lose his footing. Watch him on the bottom of the screen. He's kind of going to the inside sail route, and right there gets tripped up. And Calandry just tries to put a little bit more air underneath it to give him a chance.
Looked like he would have been wide open in that corner if he doesn't get tripped up. There's one other thing not going Virginia's way. 2nd down and 10. Play clock winding down. They don't get it off. Timeout, though.
Timeout, Virginia. That's the first charge timeout of the half. 30-second timeout.
Elliott was able to get the timeout, save the 5 yards. It's been a tough night for Anthony Calandry trying to put it in the end zone for the first time. Coming up next, ACC Huddle Crew there in Raleigh, North Carolina, getting you set for North Carolina at NC State at 8 o'clock Eastern. They've got highlights and analysis of all the early games, plus thoughts on Florida and Florida State as well. It's all coming up after our game. And then don't forget, after that UNC-NC State game, a full recap of the entire day of the ACC. Continues to get run in the backfield for Virginia.
This Fields, red zone threat. They have a one-on-one.
It's going to be less.
Instead out to Greasy. He's got blockers. Tackled inside the 10. Virginia can get a first down at about the 2. So it'll be 3rd down, call it about 5. There you can see the marker on the far side, inside the 2-yard line.
They have yet to do a design quarterback run, and I'm not calling for it here, but I wouldn't mind seeing Calandry move outside the pocket, right? Get away from that statue point 7 yards deep Yeah, Virginia Tech has been able to get to him.
Washington at the bottom of your screen. Calandria now checks back to him. He's covered and tackled wonderfully, though. Right at the line of scrimmage. Alan Tisdale was Johnny on the spot. Might have picked up a yard at best.
Yeah, Faldarius Payne gets another big shot, right? And this is what happens when you just drop back right to the center of the formation. You just take a lot of hits. And Landry's a tough guy. You can take him, but, 180 pounds, 18 years old, it hurts when you get landed on by a 300-pounder.
Will Bedford is out to attempt a field goal here.
The previous play is under further review for potential targeting.
So they're going to review the last play for targeting. And I'm guessing this is going to be on Faldarius Payne.
Yeah, they're going to see it, and let's take another look at it. But you see Faldarius Payne, number 0.
No.
So the crown of the helmet is not the face mask. You see the face mask hits the shoulder pad, and to me that's not targeting.
What about the launch?
He launches and lowers his head, but he doesn't strike with the crown of his helmet. So I think because it hits because he doesn't hit the quarterback in the head. To me, that I wouldn't call this a targeting, because it does hit with that face mask.
It is the shoulder as well, to your point. Our replay official, Bob Welch, taking a look at the targeting rule as it is written. That first bullet point there, it's just, that's a gray area there.
Yeah, a black gray area, but the key with that one has to do with the crown of the helmet. So it's going to be a determination of whether they feel like this was like, to me, it was like he hit with this part of his helmet, right? Like, not this part of his helmet. But, this is one of those ones where I think I'm just trying to hope that a kid doesn't get kicked out of the game.
No.
And the first half of the next game, which would be a bowl game, if they're able to hang on.
No, there's no targeting. He hit him on the shoulder pad. There's no targeting. He hit him on the shoulder pad.
The next strike ends up in the head and with the crown of the helmet.
After further review, there is no targeting on the previous play.
Told ya, there's no targeting.
Yeah, I think that's
Fourth down, and Virginia now is going to set up for a field goal here. Down 31 points midway through the third quarter. Will Bedford has been outstanding. 17-20 on the year. He's going to try it for 25 yards. Good snap, good hold. Bedford is true. So Virginia gets on the board. 25-yard field goal for Will Bedford. Still trailing by 4 touchdowns to the Hokies. Time for Hertz's Heroes. What do you got for us this week?
Yeah, we love to honor people doing big things off the field every week. And this week, the Who's were in the holiday spirit. The Virginia football players worked to wrap more than 340 presents for Operation Christmas Child, the program bringing joy to underprivileged children, not just in this community, but around the entire world. And this Virginia team, I've known them over the years and have been on hospital visits with them and seen what they've done for this community. Want to make sure I shout out their work they've done around this Christmas and holiday time.
Yeah, great stuff. Appreciate you doing that for us, Mark, at Hertz's Heroes. This week and all year long on the ACC network. Little something to cheer about on that drive. Ending in 3 points. The shutout has gone by the wayside. Let's see what Virginia's defense can do. They've been unable to prevent the big play all game long for Virginia Tech. Better than getting off the field. Duke's going to be able to return this Gaynor kick. Got a blocker in front of him. Gets the corner! And he's going!
Let's go! Take that, UVA!
94 yards. What a day for Bashal Tootin. Flags fly all over the place as he found a gaggle of Hokie fans in the end zone, and they celebrate together.
What's up with the flag now?
Did it again today.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 33, return team. The 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. The touchdown stands. That has been the 33's first unsportsmanlike.
Dang it. Come on, dude. Don't.
Watch this block by 24, Malachi Thomas. Right there. Creates that little separation and then put the speed to work, young man. He gets out and cruises into the end zone, all the way through the end zone. This is what he gets called for right here. Our camera guys dropped it. But he did basically the Lambeau leap on the hill into the Virginia Tech Hokie fans.
Oh, right, Mark. I love the speed because it looked like the tacklers that had the angle on him. He got to the corner in a hurry. Virginia Tech has run one offensive play in the third quarter, and they put 14 on the board.
It's not funny, but it's impressive. And right here, that's someone who's ran track. I mean, he just pulled away from everybody on that cover team.
This right here, when he gets it outside, he just runs away from 5, 6, 7 Wahoos.
Yep, he just goes. He's fourth in the ACC in all-purpose yards.
UVA is a complete garbage.
You double that at least. Here we go.
Cold beverage on a cold night.
Got 74 yards on the ground and a touchdown. And
Oh, I got something.
kick return for another touchdown. It's had a big game.
So Hokie kicker Kyle Lowe is going to kick it off from his own 20 after the fifth unsportsmanlike conduct penalty is marched off.
You're not happy that UVA lose.
Malik Washington show what he can do on a kickoff return himself.
And you know he's telling himself right now, all right, I can do that too. Just give me a chance.
Just kick away from him.
And they don't.
Ethan Davies from his 21. Davies with a good return. It's hit at midfield, brought down. Virginia Tech sideline excited about that hit, but Virginia will have the ball to start this drive.
Yep, good return.
We're killing the UVA's defense.
Man, Tony Allen is so excited for this game. Des Kitchens and his offense are kind of excited about what they did versus Duke last week. And it's been nothing but disappointment today.
Calandry to throw. Washington makes a move on a defender. Deontay Jenkins got just enough to bring him down. Good gain on first down, though.
Yeah, not easy to tackle Malik Washington in open space. Good job. Deontay Jenkins.
Good to see Kobe Pace back in the game, number 5
First, we
tailback,
got
showing up on the last series for Virginia. Look at the carry here. Losses his way close to the first down marker. Kelly Lawson on the tackle. I think he's going to be just a little shy.
UVA is complete
Four out
garbage.
territory here, Mark. You said it before. Maybe a shot.
I would love to see it. You know,
31.
you see where you can find man-to-man coverage, right? This
They
is the
might
deep
pick up the
safety,
first down.
shooting down in the box.
Play fake.
Ooh.
Calabria going for Fields. He's got him. Touchdown, Wahoos.
Well, it's about time they got into the end zone, but it's okay. It's okay. That's fine. We got a big lead, though.
Pick up a 1 yard on 4th down. Might as well try the shot on 3rd down and 1.
He took a shot, too, when he threw that ball.
He sure did, and no one has questioned Anthony Calander's toughness after this game. Bam! He gets banged. And really throws a nice ball, right? Because there is the corner from the other side, Dorian Strong, that if he puts it too far out in front,
It's okay. It's all right, Hokies. Y'all got the big lead, and I'm happy about that.
Nice play call by Des Kitchens. A good execution by his quarterback.
Metrojohn for the P18. It is good. Also knowing you got a guy who's 6'4", 220 pounds out there against a much smaller cornerback. Give him a chance 50-50, right?
Yeah, that definitely helps him. You know, you're down by this much too. You're down 35 points. You take that shot and woo.
He knows when the lights start flickering, something good happened on the other end of that one.
Yeah, that's just getting hit with all the body weight. You know, that's how you're supposed to hit a quarterback. Can't do that very much anymore. Landing on guys, but
Now we're getting 6-6.
you wanted to land on a quarterback.
UVA, y'all suck.
Yes, that's a good word for it.
They suck.
The impossible. That's what it is. It's the impossible.
UVA, you could go.
There's some life.
And it seemed like just a moment ago, Tootin was returning a kick for a touchdown. He's back out there. He'll let this Ganyard offering bounce into the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I feel like if I just ran one back, I would totally caught that gone.
Just you're hot.
Just
It's like I'm hot right now, man.
Drones, you know what to do.
Like, oh, we got to press a little bit. Before we got to play. I don't know. I'm really greedy with it.
Just don't see it nearly.
9-4-yard return.
You never saw it a lot. No, but you saw
Then
it
a
a lot more
kickoff.
than you see it now.
94 yards for a
So many
touchdown.
kicks sailing out of the back of the end zone. You just don't see as many returns.
Big one. Felton, and now the kickoff return.
Give to Tootin.
Oh my God! They suck on defense. UVA, y'all suck on defense. They suck. They suck on defense.
Hits him with the vicious stiff arm and the vicious juke move, and
They suck. They suck.
feeling it right now.
Gets a little bit of a rest. Drones has to avoid the tackler.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Flat. Unfortunately, it was dropped by his tight end, Daquan Wright.
It's all right.
Big first half. Haven't heard much from
Don't sweat it, Drones. You're doing excellent.
Applied the pressure.
And you know, they had it. Virginia did. Coming off the edge, James Jackson, that's missing a layup. That's the equivalent of missing a layup on defense.
Why are you giving the mouth?
No
That's okay.
Sager.
Okay, now the defense is stepping up a little bit. At least we're running the clock out.
Sager coming down to the box, being the 7th run defender, and just does a good job of triggering. Didn't miss that layup.
Check that was Paul Akiri.
You're watching the ACC on ESPN with me.
Third down and 10.
Your Virginia Tech fan.
Drones will throw.
Oh, too high.
For right. Adam just misfired. Right would have been short of the first down anyway.
Just go for a field goal.
Fourth down.
Field goal or go for it.
John Love will come in to attempt a long field goal.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
6 yards.
Hokies love points. They love the points. Either 3 or 7. They like points.
46-yarder at BC earlier this year.
Like I said, we like points.
Good, and it is. John Love adds 3 more to the Hokie tally, 41-10, the 4:34 mark of this third quarter. You saw how happy Coach Pry was coming out to congratulate Love. This guy has been
Absolute money.
incredible when you think about his accuracy. Now 20 of 20
Accuracy is getting a lot better and progression.
Pretty good. From that range.
Enough that his head coach refers to him as Dr. Love.
Dr. Love. Or the Love Doctor.
Anything he wants if he keeps hitting field goals like that.
Well, 41-10, Chris.
We mentioned that the ACC could have as many as 11 bowl-eligible teams by the end of the day. There are 10. Syracuse beat Wake Forest earlier this afternoon up in Syracuse, so the Orange makes the 10th team, and Virginia Tech
That's a
on
good
their way
kick.
to making it 11 by the end of this night.
6-6.
As we take a look at those bowl-eligible teams.
Do you know how many bowl games there are?
30, well, they change every year, about 32 maybe?
32? Yeah.
Somewhere in that range.
You'll get ACC representation in
A lot of them, yeah.
of them. Because it's rare when, 2 teams from the same conference play each other in a bowl game, but it does happen.
Well, you'll get Florida State could be in the playoff, which would mean that
Well, at least we're bowl
highest ranked
eligible.
team would go to a New Year's Six bowl, which would presumably be Louisville. Then you got Duke's Mayo, you got the Pinstripe Bowl, you got the Fenway Bowl. You and I called that game last year in Boston. Fenway, that's a pretty cool bowl. Bowl, Gasparilla Bowl down in Tampa.
Boise, Idaho Potato Bowl.
We will be in Boise.
We will be at the Blue Fields and the Parkas.
So a lot of bowl tie-ins for the ACC, and they're going to fill, it looks like, all of those bowl slots. Calandria. He has been under duress all night long, just trying to get what he can. Comes up hobbling a bit.
I mean, he's taking some hits too.
Yeah, he's so disappointed. I can see the look on his face.
You start to feel like, all right, let's not get me hit again, please, because Phildarius Payne is bringing the pain, and Cole Nelson and Anthony Ryland and CJ. All these
5
guys
and
are-
14 on 3rd down conversions. No wonder they're trash. Like I said, no wonder they're complete garbage. They're garbage.
APR in the backfield once again.
I mean, this play by Phildarius Payne, he's got the long hair right there, but he just runs right to the ball. He gets such a good get.
Call him Dr.
He
Payne.
gets on the shoulder of the blocker that no one's able to attack, no one's able to stop him. So there's Payne's having a good day. 1.5 TFLs, a QB hit, and a pass.
It's okay, Holloway.
Good job by Sanker in punt coverage, dropping Holloway in his tracks. North Carolina, NC State tonight at 8 o'clock, right here on the ACC Network. You can also see it streaming live on Virginia Tech, NC State trending in the right direction at the latter part of the year. Now ranked 22nd in the country. Going to beat their rivals just down the road. Tonight at 8 o'clock. Take a look at the ACC scoreboard. Duke getting back in the win column. Win over Pitt. Disappointing loss for Louisville. Once again, Kentucky just has their number in recent years. And you saw the Syracuse win. Orange now bowl eligible. And Robinson on the tackle of Bashal 2. Mentioned Virginia Tech heading in the right direction. Even though they lost last week to NC State, a team on the rise, they were on the verge of getting blown out in that game at home, and they fought back to make it a game. They had an onside kick with less than 2 minutes left to go to potentially get a game-tying drive. And I think they carried that momentum into this week.
Yeah, I think they did. And,
Come on, you gotta pass the ball now. You gotta pass.
They felt like they were playing well. And, it's like 2 weeks ago at Boston College, they absolutely dominated the game and, scored the most points that they had all year offensively. And they put a bunch of, things together, recovered a surprise onside kick, right? They just felt like momentum was on their side. And, the first half of last week was a dip, but then they got back in the second half. And, I really think they came out today and just said, look, we're going to do what we do best. We're going to take our shots. And they've been successful at that.
Very balanced attack. 208 through the air, 215 on the ground.
Oh, that should be interference.
A little too greedy trying to find Jalen. So the Virginia defense forces a 3-and-out. We'll see Peter Moore once again. Darian Harrison, true freshman, return this punt, standing at his own 25. End over end kick. Harrison's going to have to call a fair catch.
Oh my God! What was that? What was that, UVA? Y'all suck.
Mistake by the freshman. And Virginia Tech recovers it.
He muffed it. Wow.
Part of me wants to make a...
Not even trying. UVA's not even trying.
I'm going to stay away from that because that's all the good work they were doing during this week. But hey, you got to catch these balls. You can't give turnovers. You can't give kickoff returns for touchdowns. Fortunate bounce for Virginia Tech and a lack of focus by Virginia.
Byron Jones back on the field to run some clock. We'll go to the end zone. That lane open, just threw that football too far to the outside, out of bounds.
Speaking of holiday spirit, Chris, do you have a favorite Christmas movie? It's now after Thanksgiving, right? That time of year.
Easy. Die Hard.
I knew you were going to say Die Hard. Even before I asked the question, I said Chris is going to definitely say Die Hard.
Because I don't really have a favorite Christmas movie, so Die Hard by default. Right. I don't even love it. I just kind of like it. It has its moments. So I would prefer to watch that over any other Christmas movie.
Yes.
Although Love Actually is all right.
Love Actually is good. Home Alone, thanks for asking the follow-up question.
I knew that was going to be your answer. I can't stand that movie, so I didn't want to hear it. I want to hear it from you.
Well.
I loathe that movie.
The spider gets on.
No, don't want any of it. Don't want any part of it. Sherry, what about you? What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, I don't know if this counts as Christmas because it's also Halloween, but I am a die-hard Harry Potter fan. And just like the warm, cozy, magical vibes, I'm all for it.
That's stretching it even more than time.
That is such a stretch. There probably is a Christmas scene in one of the 8 movies.
Okay. Oh my God.
Hokies score.
They not even trying. Wow. What was that, UVA? Y'all suck. We're bowl eligible now because of the touchdown pass by Drones. We're bowl eligible. Just give it up, UVA.
That's for sure. And
just gave up.
just really soft coverage. Really good run after catch all day by these Virginia Tech wide receivers. They're pointing at each other. The Spider-Mans.
You're having a great day. No, you're having a great day.
No, you are. Chris, you know that Spider-Man meme, right?
Of course.
Of course.
Oh, he barely got it.
His day has been.
Oh, he got it.
He's one of the big play threats, along with Jalen Lane on this offense. 3 catches, 133 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
What? He's averaging 44 yards a catch.
This one right here may have dropped his average.
Yeah, it's too short.
Oh.
Good stiff arm, though, on Sanker.
Yeah, you see, stiff arm saves, and honestly, Sanker does a pretty good job of trying to stay with him, but you see the strength by Daquan Felton. And he's a guy who transferred in from Norfolk State 2 years ago. And he's been really towards the last half of the year has really done a good job of stepping up for them.
First, a muff punt. So many turnovers.
Well, 48 points ties their season high, which they scored against Boston College 2 weeks ago.
To work. So this is a moment, Mark. 18 seconds left in the third quarter. We've got a complete quarter left to play. You're down 38 points. You're not going to win today, but this is where you start. You don't have those 14 practices like we talked about for the bowl season for Virginia. This is when you go to work on next year, isn't it, with Landry, especially for guys like that?
Yes, kind of, but the way he's been getting hit,
you maybe say,
I kind of want to just max protect and run the football.
Gotcha.
The last thing you want is, well, that's a great play.
No, but he dropped it.
Landry can't believe it. His pace just dropped it. He put that one right in the bread basket.
Yeah, good pass. They got a matchup with your running back out there. Well, really, it's actually not a great matchup. Your running back being covered by the best cornerback, but he gets open and really good deep ball, but again, right, as I'm saying, this is one you're not going to win this game. And what you don't want is to get your quarterback hurt. I mean, that would be the worst case scenario.
Washington got blocking in front of him. Spins for about 4. Jonte Jenkins on the tackle. It is one of the things they've done a nice job as we end up the third quarter here, containing Washington. He's making these catches on the line of scrimmage. He's not getting much out of him after the catch. 48-10, all Hokies as we head to the fourth.
It's all over, UVA. Gave up. Just give up. We're back.
All right, thank you, Coach Sherry. Third down, Calandri gets.
But he could not pick it up.
Catch, but he's tackled immediately. Mose Phillips.
Tackled instantly.
And Mark, we are positioned here in our booth right next to the Virginia Tech assistant coaches up here. And they let out a celebratory roar and ovation on this play.
Yeah, they did, and just a really good tackle by a young player. Mose Phillips, a true freshman out of Nashville, Tennessee, and gets an opportunity to get in there. He's played a lot this year, backing up Nasir Peoples in that safety position, and makes a great tackle.
Holloway calls for the fair catch. He can't make it, but he does fall on it and pays the price. At least he was able to keep possession for the Hokies at their own 29.
Well, you got to maintain focus, right? You're up 38 points, and there's a natural tendency as humans to relax a little bit when you're clearly in the victor's seat, but you got to rein it in, and Brent Pry's got to get his guys all focused up and make sure that's a isolated incident.
No, Holloway wants to go hard.
Drones to throw. Has Tootin in the flat. He's wrestled out of bounds. Dave Herrard on the tackle. Got maybe 2 yards. Tootin is showing a full repertoire today.
Yeah.
Running the football, returning kicks, receiving the ball.
Yeah, and how about, the addition of Bashal Tootin to the team this year, right? Transferred in from North Carolina A&T. And, we've seen games like from him that you just, your jaw's on the floor because he's done some, amazing things getting around guys, breaking tackles. He had that 99-yard kickoff return against Florida State. And today, really just his impact on this game is, unquestionable and, might be his most complete game he's had this season.
Ended up losing a yard on that run. 3rd down and 9.
Pass the ball, Drones. Don't keep running it.
You talk about, stick-to-itiveness, right? Like, you mentioned last week, he had 2 carries for -3 yards, right? When you're the top offensive weapons on your team, you can go one of 2 ways with that. You can let that knock you down, or you can say, all right, next game's my game, and he's obviously taking the latter.
Drones flag on the play. He's going to get a big gain out of this one. Runs into the defender, Sanker, brings him down just shy of the 1st down marker. Let's check that laundry on the field.
Illegal shift. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 2nd down.
What 2nd down?
3rd down.
Wow.
3rd down now and 5 yards back. Hokies weren't quite set. Second man in motion needed to be set, wasn't? So it's 3rd and about 14. Drones to throw. Tipped by James Jackson, so it's intended for Holloway. And he'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, could have been a pick. James Jackson read that play
College
pretty well.
hoops is getting better.
Got 2 hands on this football. Should be an interception.
Moore with a good kick. Harrison all the way back to his 22. Makes the fair catch after a 54-yard punt from Moore. All Hokies here in the 4th quarter.
We're back.
I want to thank our crew, especially here on a holiday weekend, the hard work they did all week long while everybody watching is enjoying Thanksgiving at home with your family and friends. This crew in the truck and here on the field setting everything up for our game. They had to enjoy Thanksgiving amongst themselves here in Charlottesville.
Some good turkey
We appreciate
and everything
all the hard work
at
you guys
Thanksgiving.
did this week to making this game possible for us. For everybody watching at home, thank you.
Killer Hawaiian shirt in there, too.
No question. Rich, always dressed to the nines. Calandria. Greasy. Avoids one tackler. The stiff arm there. Stays on his feet. And picks up a 1st down.
There you go. Again, one thing that's happening too, you mentioned it, you're getting some play from some guys who haven't seen the field a lot. Jack Greasy, the sophomore out of Chantilly, Virginia.
Oh, so close to make that pick. Almost.
Davies, Braylon Johnson, true freshman from Virginia Tech in coverage. Hokies also getting some young players some playing time here in this rivalry. Calandri's going to roll out right into the face of that pressure. Gets it to Greasy. Picks up good yardage.
Oh, Calandria just got smoked.
He just rolled right into the defensive end, crashing in.
Roughing the passer. Number 2, defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Ah, come on, defense. Don't run to him too much.
Landry looks right into, oh, here he is.
And that's just tough to call.
I don't know.
He didn't even land on him.
Yeah, that's tough. Payne chasing Calandry, now gets him from behind.
It's just, I mean, this is why it's like, gotta stop. I mean, just stop dropping back. I mean, you're getting this guy killed right now. And you want him to stay? It's like,
wow.
Yeah, we all know about the transfer portal and all that stuff, and you got Tony Muskett who came in as transferred in, and he was going to be the guy beginning of this year. He gets hurt. We talked about all that stuff, but now you're going to the offseason with two quarterbacks who feel like they can play. You gotta be nice to him. You can't let him get killed in the last game.
You know Calandry's a battler. He wants to stay in there to the very end, get him back into the end zone. He'll have to convert a third down here, 3rd and 5 after hitting Malik Washington.
Yeah, but you like to stay out of the cold tub.
He's destined for the cold tub anyways. I don't think it really matters at this point.
I guess
He's taken so much abuse tonight. Empty backfield. There's Washington, 1st down. Good hit by Dante Lovett.
All that being said, right? Like, Calandry's making some throws. Like, he's showing the tons. There's a good shot Tony Muskett. And, he's got another year of eligibility next year, too. And, right, like, look at Calandry, right? I guess it's maybe me being 36 years old up here thinking about taking those hits. He's still a young guy. He's bouncing back, and he's delivering the football well.
Trying to find Fields again in double coverage.
Oh, so close to get that pick.
With the big receiver from Virginia. He's a little slow to get up in the end zone. Coaches will call a timeout. That's Lovett. Trying to stretch out that back. We'll take a quick break. 10-11 left to go in this one. Virginia Tech up 38.
Go back. First, based on 2, gets a truckload of yards. UVA's defense sucks.
Got in the end zone twice and averages 7.3 yards per carry. He has had a special day.
After the injury timeout, 2nd down and 10 for Calandry.
Denied.
That one in there. Sackett would. Kelly Lawson was draped all over him.
Kelly Lawson, we haven't called his name that much today, but he is 6'4", 225-pound linebacker. He can run with tight ends and wide receivers. He's just another one of those guys, a redshirt sophomore, that it's going to have a bright future at Virginia Tech. And this defense has really come on strong in the latter half of this year.
Lawson, a former wide receiver, converted the linebacker. Calandry, pressure on the edge. Gets it to Washington.
Fumble.
His shoulder. Still on his feet inside the 5.
Wow. Malik Washington. Coaches said he runs like a running back. I mean, first of all, watch this, right? Watch his run after catch. He moves before his hands are on the football because his quarterback throws it away from the defender. That's great, right? But then he runs over a couple guys, get inside the 5-yard line. That's what makes him special.
An ACC single-season record for receptions, 100 right now, well over 100. Here he goes over the top. 110 receptions, single-season ACC record. Has 14 on the day.
That's crazy.
I had to do a double take on that. 14 today.
Yeah, and he's still averaging 8 yards per catch. He is really good, and I think what makes him so special is his ability to run after the catch. Because they do everything with him, right? But what they don't not do is have him do the jump balls in the sideline, right? That's what you use Fields for, number 8 at the top of your screen, but really everything else, number 4 can do.
Landry is going to roll to Fields, who goes up and brings it down.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's all over for them.
There you go.
It's still over.
Right, kind of said, hey, let's keep the ball on the ground and protect the quarterback, but that last drive, and really this whole fourth quarter, they have kept the ball in Anthony Calandria's hands. They have not attempted one running play and just let him sling the ball all over the field, and that right there was one really impressive drive for Virginia.
We're cooking the Cavaliers.
Petrich finishes it off. 11 plays, 78 yards. Took almost 3.5 minutes off the clock, and Calandria, beaten up all day, finally finds his big receiver in the back of the end zone. Fields, 4 points on the board for the Water. Score by
we're back.
48-17. Our score, Virginia Tech on top. As you can see there, they've pretty much dominated the start. Seen some good things from Virginia, though, here in the second half, including that touchdown drive.
Now number 92.
Still to come tonight on the ACC network, North Carolina and NC State. Great work going here. We might hand it right off to those guys. Kick it at 8 o'clock. We might have an onside kick here. It looks like we will. Gagner's going to see if he can get the hop. Takes a big hop, but goes right out of bounds. We do have several flags now.
Blocking a little too early.
One of those flags would be for kicking it out of bounds, because it was not touched before it went out of bounds. Let's check the other one.
Offside, kicking team. That penalty declined. Kickoff out of bounds. Kicking team, the 5-yard penalty will be enforced. The ball went out of bounds. First out.
Never practiced that enough, so might as well practice it in a game time situation.
Well, it's hard enough to get an outside kick, and makes it really hard when you go offside and you kick it out of bounds. But Grant Wells is in the game now. That quarterback. He's seen some action throughout the year and come in and ran the football at times for them. 15 rushes, kind of a short yardage runner for them.
Thomas on the carry.
They still pushing him.
Good run from 11 yards. First down. Wells, of course, transferred from Marshall before last year. Starting quarterback at the beginning of this year. Got injured in the second game. Gave way to Kyron Jones. Jones has never looked back. But to Wells' credit, he's got that C on his jersey. He's a team captain. Ultimate team player.
Drones has had quite the day. Also,
He had a hard-working day.
4 yards through the air, 3
And
touchdowns.
an earning win.
50 yards rushing on the day.
Pitch to Thomas. Virginia defense is ready for him.
Just pass the ball.
It's hard to bring him down. We talked about it at the moment there, Mark. Can't tackle this guy up high.
Nope, you can't tackle up high, and then they used that run game effectively to set the play
After all this,
downfield.
and from earlier.
Yards after the catch, and they really talked about the Quan Felton's day and how productive he has been. Facial Tootin as well. It's just been a good old-fashioned whooping, honestly, by Virginia Tech.
Thomas running hard, picks up about 5. See Virginia Tech's overall record there, 5-6 coming in. A win today makes them bowl eligible. They're the 11th team in the ACC to become bowl eligible. while some prognosticators think that if they became bowl eligible, that they might get an invite to the military bowl, which seems to make sense. At Annapolis. Good crowd of Hokies up there at the Navy Marine Corps Stadium.
That's right, Greg Wells. Use your wheels.
First down.
And Drones is happy.
Smile from Drones. Now he's got the jacket on.
With those jackets right there, they're like super extra large jackets. They fit over the shoulder pads. Remember when I was with the Giants, I tried to bring one home with me one time because I'm like, man, that'd be good to just have, right? Like just always have around. Didn't let me get it out of the locker room.
Like I said.
No, you know, maybe no. One of the team ones.
You think you can wear that even without the shoulder pads?
All I need to focus.
Guess what?
In this.
When something's too big, you
All
can
I
always
need
wear
to
it.
focus right here.
It's too small.
It's in my blimmer.
That's true.
Everything that I need is in my
The
blimmer.
biceps you got going on, right? But
How did that thing fit over the neck roll you were wearing?
that's a good question.
Right.
That's actually maybe why they didn't want to keep it, because they knew it wasn't going to be good.
Stretch it out of shape. Good drive here by Virginia Tech in the final moments of this game. All on the ground. Wells and Malachi Thomas, lion's share of work.
The backup offensive line in the game right now.
Coming up next, I might be going reacting to their post-game win. Ooh, what a good catch.
As a receiver, Thomas out of bounds. Through a pick of about 4 yards and bring up 3rd down and 2. Tavon Kyle on the tackle.
Now the backups are burning this defense for the
A
Hokies.
lot to talk about. Florida State, Florida. You got Louisville taking the L earlier in the day at home against Kentucky. Big picture as well around the country as far as the playoff is concerned. Michigan, Ohio State, and Washington State and Washington right now in the Apple Cup. A lot going on. Of course, NC State and North Carolina. They'll kick off at about 8 o'clock. Wes and the crew are in Raleigh for that one.
First and goal. Let's see if we can punch another one in. Right in their throats.
Rivalry games, and we've had a good year this year. It's been fun calling games with Sherry and you, Chris, and been on the road a bunch. So I want to give a shout out to my wife Danielle, my kids Boston, Jet, and Bishop, for hanging in there without me. We've been on the road. I'm sure they're not even watching right now because they're putting the kids to bed, but I'm gonna shout them out nonetheless.
Job well done.
Yep.
Thomas looking to sidestep his way to the end zone, and he does.
Yes. Now that's more points I'm talking about.
I don't know if you can hear the intense yeses and cheering, but that was Tyler Bowen, the offensive coordinator, who's directly next to us in the booth. And that's Malachi Thomas's second rushing touchdown on the season. And when you can get your backups in, right, and you can execute a drive like that,
Right.
that's that's J.C. Price. These guys are loving what the Hokies are doing right now.
And my guess would be as happy as they are for Malachi Thomas, they're even happier for guys like Johnny Garrett, Jack Hollifield, the backup offensive lineman, paving the way for their tailback to get into the end zone.
And that one pays off extremely well. We'll be back after this break.
On a curse. High right there.
Yeah, totally hokey high.
That's the high water mark for anybody scoring in this 104-year history of this rivalry. 104 years.
We got the big win.
Students that stuck around on the berm are almost entirely Virginia Tech students. Their night is just beginning.
Yeah, I wonder what's next for them, right? You know, You're a college student at a away place. That'll be some fun to get into.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Bunch of lunatics. Sherry, what's going on?
Players, Virginia Tech fans, they get to kind of have a little bit of bragging right over their UVA friends and family, right? They have the bragging rights. The players get to say they own the state of Virginia in football, and they're playing for the Commonwealth Cup. I was told it was in the Virginia Tech locker room earlier today, and at their facility, they have it in a trophy case, their Hall of Fame case, and it is one of the most prominent trophies in that case. So you gotta wonder, you know, how do you celebrate in the bus way back?
Making
A way or
upsets.
two to celebrate, that's for sure, and it's going to be a heck of a ride back to Blacksburg for the Hokies. Is Ahmad Poston gets the carry here, and Jared Raymond in a quarterback. Good look at Raymond, the University of Virginia.
Congratulations, UVA fans.
50-year player out of Atlanta, Georgia.
And now you get yourself a backup QBs.
Jack Greasy waiting to get on the field for the Wahoos.
The Wahoos, indeed. They suck. Like I said.
Raymond's going to keep it. First down
Oh, not bad, not bad.
to the 44.
But we're still winning.
Yeah, Raymond was like, all right, I mean, you're great, but I got no running back. So, Greasy got himself on the field. And good run by Raymond. Pick up the first.
Fake to Greasy. Raymond's going to throw. No, he's going to pull it down. Brought down to the line of scrimmage. Guess who? Darius Payne. The other backups getting some time. Trail thin later. Canadian. This weather suits him just fine.
Except
And yeah, this is, you know,
First-
the last game of the year for Virginia. And
well, after this video,
they possibly can in this game. Go with
I might go react to their home
Trying to get some of these seniors
like
some
postseason win, post-game win.
Dante Hawthorne getting some run too. 25 for Virginia.
But if they fumble again,
Clock ticks under 2 minutes here. Hawthorne again on the pitch. Oh, his shoulder running hard to pick up that first down.
Darius Payne.
Right place, right time, and get another tackle on Raymond.
Yeah, and then right, like, you know, for the Darius Payne is playing in there with, you know, a bunch of guys who are backups, but hey, he's a fifth-year senior from Virginia, right? And this is his last thing. And he's not getting taken off the field. He's saying, hey, let me stay out here. Let me keep on playing. And he's been productive all game and really good for Virginia Tech Hokies defensive front.
Hawthorne running hard up the middle.
$55-17 beat down.
Maybe their leading rusher of the day, by the way. Raymond to throw.
Oh my, okay, that's nearly picked, but it's alright. That's alright.
Stops the clock with 27 seconds. Oh, Coach Pry getting the blue Raz Gatorade back.
Yeah, he earns it. He earns the Gatorade shower. He worked hard to earn a full consecutive game, and he earns it.
It does, but it's cold still.
Year 2 for Coach Pry going to a bowl game. Beginning of the year, it didn't look that way. They were 1-3. Losses to Purdue, at Marshall. That was really the low point for them. That 1-3 after the Marshall loss, but they've come back. Played much better in the second half of the year.
And we got the biggest win. The biggest upsets on the road for VT. Get demolished, UVA fans. Get demolished.
Celebrating with his Hokies.
And I can celebrate too.
55-17 the final. Facial tootin'. And the Virginia Tech Hokies going bowling as those students are stuck around on the berm. Make their way onto the field to greet their team and help celebrate this W. Commonwealth Cup once again stays
in Blacksburg.
Virginia Tech in Blacksburg for
They stay in Blacksburg. The Commonwealth Cup stays in Blacksburg. You ain't getting that, Virginia Cavaliers. Y'all suck.
Tries to find Coach Pry. Good luck with that. I have faith in her though. I think she's somewhere going to battle her. There she is, right there.
Hey guys, yeah, there's a lot of fans. We're just running here.
Keep efforting, Sherry.
I have running backs, Coach. Newton was amazing out there. Just what can you say about his performance?
Man, he played a phenomenal game. Big time games, he always takes it to another notch. And it was great to see him come out here and do such a great job.
I know you guys are so thankful to have him. Just how have you seen his play even evolve throughout the season?
You know, each game he gets better and better. He just wants to be the greatest, and he did a great job.
Enjoy this one, Coach. Congratulations.
All right, good job, Sherry. What a night for the Virginia Tech Hokies. For Mark Kurtzlick and Sherry Burris, I'm Chris Cotter saying so long from Charlottesville and send you to Kelsey Riggs.
Bowl eligible. Let's go. We're going bowl eligible. And UVA is eliminated from the bowl.